What's going on, everybody? It's your boy. I'm back. Yes, indeed. I'm Brian Redmond, and this is the Relationship Rehab. And on tonight, yes, as they say in the church, on tonight, we have a really good show for you. It is what it is, man. But thank God for Rumble. That's all I can say, man. And if you have not, please go subscribe to my Rumble, because this here ain't promised. And also, subscribe to the Guru and the Whore over on Rumble too. Tommy and I about to start doing our show again. Yeah. When are we as black folks? Everybody talk about when black community gonna ever come together. When black folks gonna ever get right. Will black folks ever be able to overcome? Oh, he been saying that shit for 40 years since I've been around. I think it needs to be a little bit more basic than that. I know this may be a shocker. But when are we as black folks just gonna treat each other with respect? When are we gonna treat each other with respect? How do I better myself? It's by doing the work myself. I need to work on myself by changing myself. How do I better my people? I need to change the thought process and the thought patterns of our people. Period. That's just what it is. Period. That's just what it is. I don't think that the social engineers were able to see it this far, but the idea and the premise to say, hey, if we can get the main decision maker and the leader out of the home, then we as the government can essentially control this group of people. And that's just something that has been factual with just society. When the man is not in charge of the home, when the man is not present in the home, then it leaves the family vulnerable. It just does. And so I believe that was done purposely for a position of control. What racist system is holding back the 3 black mayors? 3 black mayors. They don't fucking care. They let these niggas run over the streets. They let these niggas do it. I'm just saying, what system is holding back the mayor of Chicago? What racist system is holding back the mayor of New York? You tell me. Fill me in. Let me know what racist system got these mayors held back. Ain't none. And let me wrap up with this, and I'm going to my cigar. Thanks. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, and I'm back. Yes, indeed. I'm Brian Redmond, and this is the Relationship Rehab. And on tonight, yes, as they say in the church, on tonight, we have a really good show for you. It is what it is, man. But thank God for Rumble. That's all I can say, man. And if you have not, please go subscribe to my Rumble, because this here ain't promised. And also, subscribe to the Guru and the Whore over on Rumble too. Tommy and I about to start doing our show again. Yeah. When are we as black folks? Everybody talk about when black community gonna ever come together. When black folks gonna ever get it right. Will black folks ever be able to overcome? Oh, you've been saying that shit for 40 years since I've been around. I think it needs to be a little bit more basic than that. I know this may be a shocker. But when are we as black folks just gonna treat each other with respect? When are we gonna treat each other with respect? How do I better myself? It's by doing the work myself. I need to work on myself by changing myself. How do I better my people? I need to change the thought process and the thought patterns of our people. Period. That's just what it is. Period. That's just what it is. I don't think that the social engineers were able to see it this far, but the idea and the premise to say, hey, if we can get the main decision maker and the leader out of the home, then we as the government can essentially control this group of people. And that's just something that has been factual with just society. When the man is not in charge of the home, when the man is not present in the home, then it leaves the family vulnerable. It just does. And so I believe that was done purposely for a position of control. What racist system is holding back the 3 black mayors? 3 black mayors. They don't fucking care. They don't fucking care. They let these niggas run over the streets. They let these niggas. I'm just saying. What system is holding back the mayor of Chicago? What racist system is holding back the mayor of New York? You tell me. Fill me in. Let me know what racist system got these mayors held back. Ain't none. And let me end wrap up with this, and I'm going to my cigar. Thick cut. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Brian, and we are back with another show. And something seems weird, and I don't know what that is or why. Oh, wait, I think I figured it out. Hold on. But I am excited about this show on tonight. Let me see if I just need to refresh this. I'm going to do that. Take a chance. Dang it. I think it took everything out that I had loaded. Oh my God. All right, I can bring it back because I got it sitting right here. But all right, I should be back now. Ah, damn it. I'm back. All right. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I thought I was gonna fix it, and I think I did, but I have that damn delay thing, but I think I just need to change this in the actual show. Yup. And hopefully that works. Yes. No, maybe so. Where is it? Where it says my stream newest and then customization. I think that's nope, that's not it either. Was it under here? Oh, I definitely want that on. And yep, add it like that. Okay, I guess that's working. I don't know. All right, that looks better though, because it was looking a little fuzzy on my end, and I thought that was because I needed to do a restart, and I've done that, so I think we are good. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna get right into the show. I did want to talk. Actually, we're not gonna get right into the show. I did want to talk about the change with President Biden stepping down real quick. Actually, let me set my 5. I'm gonna do the real 5-minute time on tonight. Oh wow, it's green, so it's like y'all looking straight through it. That's dope. All right, so I guess from what I've seen, it's a thing of
if you haven't realized it by now, and I know we have talked about it a lot over the years, but it's blatant now that just the media has flat out just committed to lying and making things up. And they're not even trying to hide it anymore. And I'm saying that because the way that they speak about topics, the way that they talk about what's going on in the community, whatever it is, they will literally just make up a lie just because they don't want you to believe what is the truth. They don't want you to believe it. And the reason why I say that is because you all are going to see over the next, I mean, it started actually like this week, but you're going to see over the next week, next few coming weeks, next few coming months, the media is just going to flat out lie about who Kamala Harris is, what she stands for. And I'm saying lie not just from a policy and procedure, not procedure, but just policy and point of view on topics and things like that. But they're going to make her seem like she is like the candidate. Now you're talking about someone who has never, ever been up in any polls. She has been the worst rated vice president. Her numbers have been in what we would call, I guess, the shitter since she has been trying to run for president. She was the worst presidential candidate when she was running. Even when she was talking about Joe Biden and all of that, she was terrible. She was never up. Then as the vice president, she was terrible. The only reason she was picked as vice president because she was literally a DEI hire. That was it. That's it. There was no other reason why she literally brought nothing to the table. As far as once she became vice president, her approval rating was in the shitter. Her numbers were terrible. Nobody likes this woman. Nobody does. Nobody has ever liked her. She's people like Hillary Clinton more than they would like her. People like Hillary Clinton more than they like her. She has always been a terrible candidate. Always. And here's the other part. She has not only been just terrible as far as just her approval ratings, her likability, her ability to speak. Now, compared to Joe Biden, she is able to at least make a coherent statement, which isn't a great feat, but she can do it. But the other part is too, she has just throughout her political career has repeatedly been shown to be a flat out bona fide liar, like make shit up liar. Not say, oh, I'm going to do this and then I'll never do it liar. No, I'm talking like I was smoking weed and getting high listening to Tupac and Biggie while I was in college. And like, bitch, it never happened liar. Like you never could have done that. You like mathematically could not have done that. Yeah. Listening to Biggie and Snoop and I was smoking weed back then. The other part too is before she became a presidential or vice presidential candidate, she also was a terrible prosecutor. And I say terrible in the fact that she convicted over 1,500 black men, niggas, and held them past their sentences to use them as labor in California. This is facts. These are all facts. She literally prosecuted men and women under the three strikes rule and she did that so efficiently and so well and at such a high volume, you could almost consider it to be more like slavery. She locked up so many niggas intentionally during her term as prosecuting attorney, and I think she was attorney general too. But when she was the prosecuting attorney or the district attorney, she was terrible. The other part to that too is, I'll throw this little tidbit out here to wrap that up. She has consistently been known, just from a, I don't know if you want to call it a morality point of view or just their moral compass. She's just been known to sleep around and to like be a whore for her political and career aspirations. That's how she's like got ahead, to the point to where she has the nickname of Headboard Harris. I didn't make that term up. That's the term that was given to her by her peers. They literally called her Headboard Harris. So now, with all of that and that rich history, she's now the best candidate to run against Donald Trump. Now the best candidate for the Democratic Party. Nobody has talked about her. And now, even if, let's throw this last little tidbit out there, and as she was supposed to be the border czar for immigration, or the immigration czar, while she was vice president, literally did nothing about immigration. Did nothing. And now, and this hasn't been done in over 4 years, she's now a black woman again. When you can clearly see her in her career, she has never said she was a black woman. She's always said she's an Indian American woman. Her father is Jamaican, so people try to say she's black. Well, let me back that shit up. I would not consider her to be a black woman, because her grandfather or her great-grandfather, they were some of the biggest slave owners in Jamaica. Yes, they wanted them high yellow Jamaicans, like almost white. We on the other side Jamaican. They're not Kingston, what you talking about. They're not one of them Jamaicans. They're not what the Guan boy. They're not one of them Jamaicans. We was motherfucking slaving niggas and selling niggas into slavery and keeping niggas into slavery Jamaican. So people just try to say, oh, well, her dad's Jamaican. No. You want to know what kind of Jamaican that they were? They wasn't, yeah, we're down in Kingston mine and we're down. No. They was the rich slave owning Jamaicans. And her mom is straight up dot on forehead Indian. Not Navajo Indian. No, I'm talking dot, thank you, please come again Indian. So just get that clear. She ain't claimed black. She ain't been claiming black. But now all of a sudden, when it's time to run, like she did in 2020, she was a black woman. And she ain't never said it, because she always say woman of color. Just saying. She was even on a cooking show and corrected the chef and said, no, I'm an Indian American woman. My mother's Indian. So just get that out there. I don't know why niggas is so quick to want to adopt anybody that got a taint, yes, I said taint, of color in their blood or on their skin and instantly making them black. I don't know why niggas love to do that, but she ain't even claiming it like that. And all you black women that's running around talking about, I stand with her. You know, it's a little picture going around on Facebook with her in a little suit. And all of these motherfuckers are posting pictures on their Facebook timelines now saying, I stand with her. That bitch ain't stood with y'all ever. And now y'all standing with her. It's ridiculous at the fact that black folks, niggas, will just do and say anything that's fair to them if it makes them feel good. Y'all want to niggas are so eager to be like, my president is a black woman, that they'll go with anybody that even hints at being black. If Hillary Clinton said, I'm actually black bitches would be like, yeah, I can see it, girl. You keep hot sauce in your purse. We have got to stop being this damn stupid. Fuck the facts, fuck history. Let's just listen to what the media says. She's the best candidate and we're standing with her. And that's what niggas are doing now. And all of these celebrities that are coming out that are now saying they stand with her, that's even, I even understand why they doing it, because they towing the Democratic line. That's why they doing it. It's benefiting their career. You want to keep getting these speaking engagements? You want to keep getting these movies? You need to go out here and say that this bitch is the best bitch and we all need to vote for this bitch. And they do it. Joy Reid, The View. Barack Obama ain't even endorsed this bitch. And niggas are standing with her. I don't know. I'm just saying, y'all need to really stop just being that damn stupid. I ain't telling you to go out and say you got to roll and vote for Trump. I'm not telling y'all niggas that. I promise you I'm not. But I'm just saying y'all shouldn't be that damn stupid. Y'all just went and voted for Joe Biden to be the candidate. And now they literally told your ass in a weekend on a Sunday, nah, we ain't rolling with him. We rolling with her. And ain't none of you niggas got nothing to say. Fuck your 14 million votes. This who we picking. And y'all all like, yeah, I'm standing with her. Y'all got to stop being that damn stupid. At least make them respect you enough to say, hey, we going to hold a short primary or something. We going to at least run a poll to see who y'all think we should put up here to replace this old motherfucker, as opposed to just letting them just give y'all what they want y'all to have, as my cousin Tuck would say. That shit is bad and it's sad. And y'all niggas need to stop being that damn stupid. I'm not asking y'all to be geniuses. I'm just asking y'all to stop being that damn stupid where they can just literally prop up the worst candidate possible and put them up and y'all support that motherfucker. I get it. You ain't got no control on who they put up there, even though you should, because that would be saving democracy. But y'all just rolling with it. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And I'm just saying to all you Democratic voting niggas, y'all need to stop being that stupid. You could just be, if you want to be stupid, you could be stupid, but you shouldn't be that damn stupid. That's all I'm saying. That's unbelievably stupid. That's like, I'm just, my body and my mind is just an empty shell, stupid. You put in it whatever the hell you want, stupid. I'm like just a couple of questions short of being a trained monkey, stupid, if y'all gonna let them put this type of candidate up for y'all and y'all supporting. Just saying. At least make them give y'all a motherfucker that got some type of pedigree, some type of background of success and some history. This bitch has nothing going for herself. Nothing going for herself, except she is the new candidate. And everybody's like, yeah, let's do it. That's insulting. It is. But with that being said, let's go ahead and let's get into the show. I want to go ahead and pull up this video and, well, these videos actually. Actually, I'll pull them all up and then we'll go from there. So I'll get this one first. Yeah, and then I'll put the other ones up.
That body cam video was released just 3 days after Sonya Massey was buried in Springfield. And while there were 2 sheriff's deputies present during the shooting, the one who fired at Massey didn't. We return now to on his body-worn camera until after the shooting, which means that for interaction between them and this mother of 2, we only have one camera angle to analyze.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Right.
Right.
It all went wrong in under 30 seconds, from the moment when Sonya Massey
Mm-hmm.
walked over to her kitchen stove until she lay dying on the floor, shot in the face by Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson.
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Better. I swear to God, I'll shoot you right in your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the pot. Drop the pot. Drop.
The deadly shooting took place in Springfield on July 6th, when two sheriff's deputies responded to a 911 call made by Massey herself, who believed there was a prowler in the area. Body cam video shows the deputies searching the neighborhood before knocking on her door, then waiting for several minutes until she opened up for them. Massey initially seems confused, unable to clearly express what she needed.
Please, God, please, God. I'm trying to get help, y'all, but
What do you need help with?
nothing. Please, God, please, God, please. I don't know what to do.
In the aftermath of the shooting, Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson tells responding officers Massey came after him. But at least in the video from his own body-worn camera, that does not appear to be the case.
You shot her? Yeah. She said she was going to rebuke me in the name of Jesus and came out with boiling water. That's what all this is. I was standing right here.
The shooting has led to protests and outrage in Massey's Springfield community. Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson was arrested and charged with, among other things, 3 counts of first-degree murder. The shooting led to strong rebukes from Governor J.B. Pritzker and today from President Biden himself, who said in a statement that Massey should be alive today. Sonya called the police because she was concerned about a potential intruder. When we call for help, all of us as Americans, regardless of who we are or where we live, should be able to do so without fearing for our lives. Massey's family, along with attorney Ben Crump, gathered in Springfield just a short time ago, reacting publicly to the video.
Yeah, y'all know Ben Crump ain't gonna let this. He smelt this month. As soon as she died, he woke up somewhere. Soon as she died, Ben Crump was somewhere asleep and woke up like, I got to get up there. And he was gone. He was on the next thing smoking, coming to Illinois. And I'm telling you, man, you will see it. You'll see it. But these niggas, man, we have got to do better. I'm sorry. The shit that we are subjecting ourselves to, and just the way we allow people to speak on our behalf, it's embarrassing.
For the first time.
This man should have never had a badge. He should have never had a gun. He should have never been given the opportunity to kill my child.
Now, Grayson was fired by the Sangamon County Sheriff's Department and will remain in custody pending his trial. And, you know, we did reach out to his attorney to try and get a statement after that video was released, but we were told that at this time they don't have one.
What a story that video does tell, at least at first blush.
It does, certainly.
Very disturbing video. Thank you.
Very disturbing video. Thank you. And one of the things that you're going to see in this video is just, there are a lot of things that are wrong with this video. That's just how it goes. There are a lot of things that's wrong with it. And I'm going to show you, we're going to break down the video, but I want to show one more thing, I think, because I want to see this dude's,
called 911 asking for help.
speak.
Now, the body cam footage, we showed it to you earlier, shows the infected prowler outside her home earlier this month. Grayson has pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder. Joining us now is Sonya's father. His name is James Wilburn, along with civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump, who is representing.
Right. Okay, I want to show you this after the video. So I wanted to show you that one, and then we're going to go ahead. We're going to watch the video, and we're going to break it down. All right. Whatever. Yeah. Oh, wait, let me turn this down. There we go. And oh, that's much better. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's fast forward. Yep, where's one video? And here we go. He said Gail is starting to look like Oprah. So these officers are arriving on scene for call of a burglar or prowler potentially. This person has stated that there's somebody outside and police need to come and help and show up. So they come on the scene, do a check, go around the perimeter, see nothing's popping off, nothing's happening. Everything seems to be good. It's all real in the Ville. And let's go ahead and fast forward. Yep. They go around. You can clearly see them checking everything. Everything seems to be good. So now what do? We see no prowler. Let's talk to the homeowner. And we're going to walk up. So you see this car here, right? So this car is in her driveway. All right. Car's just sitting in her driveway. Car has a busted out window. Yep. Looks fairly recent. That window's busted out. Now, to me, that back window part, that to me indicates some type of theft. So I don't know if the car is already stolen or someone was attempting to steal it. But usually when you see that back window out, that usually indicates that's a sign of theft. But we don't know. We don't know what the status of the car is. But that's not what you're there for. You're there for this whole thing of there potentially be a prowler. You don't see nobody. Hey. Come back around. Knock on the door, ring the bell. All right. Good move right here to keep the door open because you don't know who or what the fuck is about to come to this door. So you want to prop the door open if you can. That was pretty good. Another officer walking around, ain't seen nothing, ain't seen nobody. So they didn't just check around her yard. They literally checked, around the area to make sure they didn't see anyone or anything that was suspicious. Good. Not a problem.
I don't know if it's hers.
Looks like reasonable, decent police, right? Bang on the door. Hey. No answer, no answer, no answer, right? This motherfucker says, hey.
Sheriff's office.
What the fuck is at the door? What the fuck is going on? Now, this is the person who called the police. Police are now knocking on your door after you've called them, and here you go at the like, what the fuck is going on? All right. First sign of fuckery and bullshit. I get it.
2 houses down, I think. Oh, no, it's right here.
Go ahead.
So now, mind you, just keeping time frame, they've been on site roughly 5 to 6 minutes and still have had no contact with the person who placed the call. And this is at 1:15 in the morning, right?
she was yelling inside. She told us to hold on. You come in the door or not? All right, hurry up. Sheriff's office, the one you called.
Exactly. It just, and that's not premeditated. You saying announcing the headshot is kind of premeditated, though. It's not. It just sounds bad. That's all. It's not premeditated. Premeditated murder means I'm actually planning to murder you. Me telling you or giving you the consequence saying, you do this and I'm going to shoot you in the fucking face. That just sounds bad, but it's not premeditated. Not premeditated at all. That's just not how that works. Premeditated murder means I have thought, plotted, and planned the demise of another motherfucker. That's what premeditated murder is. It's not just saying, oh, I said I'm going to bust your motherfucking head and then I wind up busting your motherfucking head. That's not premeditated. Nope. All right.
And I need to go here. Please don't hurt me, y'all.
Why would it hurt you? You called us.
Okay,
We're not
please.
So
Exactly.
what'd you hear?
Somebody keeps outside my house, y'all. Please,
Is this your car over here?
please, God, please, God, please.
Is this your car over here? Oh,
Please, God.
that's not your black car in the driveway?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Okay, so first sign is that she's just saying, please God, please God, please God. That is not fucking normal. I don't care what nobody says. It's not normal. And the fact that he said, and she told him that is not her car. 4th of July weekend, 1:15 in the morning. Like I said the other day when I was on Tommy's show, police officers, you all have got to start. You have to start less policing. You have to start policing less, I should say. You just have to, because you're going down roads that you really shouldn't be going down, especially when you're dealing with flat out crazy motherfuckers, period. You're trying to do your job and rationalize and reason with a person who is mentally ill. Why would you do that? If I'm crazy, I'm crazy. I need to let this motherfucker be crazy all by herself. So she's giving you 2 indicators that she is not mentally stable.
Well, we checked your yard. We walked around the whole block. We didn't see anybody. We don't. We checked the whole area. There's nobody out walking around.
I know, y'all. Please, God, please, God. I'm trying to get help, y'all, but
What do you need help with?
nothing. I just, please, God, please, God.
He said, she says, I'm trying to get help, y'all. He then says, which was quite rational response, what do you need help with? Her response then is nothing. And here's where my problem starts with this entire shooting. You cannot have an expectation for this police officer, the other police officer, or any other police officer that shows up to be able to deal with a person who is mentally ill. This ain't no de-escalation tactics. This is not crisis intervention. This is not the job of the police. Police officers, I don't give a fuck how many classes they take, how many trainings they take. This person is mentally ill. She's taking meds in order to be mentally stable. And that means if she's not on her meds, then she's going to be mentally unstable, which means she can be a danger to herself or to someone else. So all that shit that you niggas are talking about, he had to do all that, he had to do all that. She didn't have to do all that either. She should have took her meds. And them 39 motherfuckers that was standing up at her fucking press conference should have been there to make sure that she's taking her meds. These niggas love to say that these people needed help. All she needed was help. Well, where the fuck is her family? Why is this bitch living alone? If you have a relative and that relative has to take medication, not just for their mental stability, but period. Great-great-grandmama, my dear, my duke, whoever the fuck it is. If this person's mental health is on the line by taking medicine, why in the fuck is this person living by themselves to where they can miss their med dosage and get off their meds? Because all it takes is one. One time I oversleep, or one time I forget, or one time I don't take all my meds or some of my meds or none of my meds at all, I'm right back to instability land. Or as Ace Ventura would say, I'm in Psychoville and Finkel's the mayor. It's that simple. So if you have someone, and this goes for anybody, you got somebody that's on meds for their mental stability or for their life. If you fucks are leaving these people alone or at their own devices, you asking for this very same shit too. So all them motherfucking family members that was standing their ass up there talking about say her name. It's a goddamn shame that not one of you niggas would at least go by there every day to confirm and make sure that Sonya Massey was taking her meds. And you motherfuckers didn't do it. And it ain't the police responsibility. It ain't the fire department's responsibility. It ain't the social worker's responsibility to make sure that she's taking her meds. It's hers and her family. You 39 niggas that's standing up on stage, fake crying, talking about this should have never happened. One of you motherfuckers should have been responsible enough to drive by to make sure that Aunt Sonya done took her fucking medication. And I'm so sick of you niggas making that a police officer responsibility, because it is in no shape, form, or fashion a police officer's responsibility to see if somebody's taking their fucking meds.
I don't know what to do.
Do what?
I don't know what to do.
What do you need help with?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I wanted to see if y'all could help me.
What do you want help with?
Huh?
What do you want
You
help
hear
with?
her.
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your.
And here's the thing. You talking about a mentally ill person, a crazy motherfucker. Let's just call it what it is. Who said they heard something outside. No shit, Sherlock. She probably heard somebody inside too. She probably heard somebody west side. She probably heard somebody on the south side. She probably heard somebody on the north side, outside, inside, upside, downside. That bitch could probably be hearing somebody right now. And you don't, what do you do with that? And here's the thing with the police officers where they fucked up. Number one, you hear a motherfucker talking like this, you know this person's crazy. So more than likely on the 4th of July weekend, what she heard ain't what she thought it was. So I'm really trying to 19 Paul this shit. I want to get the fuck up out of here. 19 Paul. I'm out. Close the call. You walked around, you saw wasn't shit going on. You see you got a crazy bitch at the door. Man, leave. It's 1:15 in the morning. Leave. But when you have an inexperienced officer who's fucking gung-ho, you gonna get a motherfucker who wanna press his way. Gonna do some investigation. Let a crazy motherfucker be a crazy motherfucker, man. You can't handle that shit.
You can't handle the truth.
You just can't deal with it. Why would you want to deal with that shit? Leave that shit alone. Go to another call.
House, we checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard.
We didn't see nobody.
Yeah, nobody's out here.
You didn't see anybody?
Nope.
Nope.
We checked the whole area.
Okay.
What took you so long to answer the door?
That's where he starts to fuck up. That's where he starts to fuck up. Officer Grayson, Sean Grayson, you are doing too fucking much. And you get that with a lot of these new gung-ho super cop police officer motherfuckers who don't know how to handle people. You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. There's no reason for him to keep going now. Why? If that's my partner, I'm like, hey, Grayson, let's wrap this up, man. I just want to ask Grayson, let's wrap this up, bro. We came here for a prowler call. There's no fucking prowler. He obviously is crazy. She's not mentally well, and I'm not dealing with that on a fucking Friday night, bro. Let's go. It's bad enough these motherfuckers out here lighting fireworks and shooting and shit. I'm not dealing with this tonight. It's 1:15 in the morning, bro. I want to get back in the car, watch me some YouTube. The relationship rehab probably doing a show right now. I want to check him out as opposed to sitting here with crazy ass Sonya Massey and your old over inquisitive ass. That's just what the mentality needs to be. And I'm just saying that to you officers. I get the fact that you want to do the job. But in a situation where you're dealing with a person who is mentally unstable, let that sleeping dog lie, man. Let it lie. That's all I'm saying. What took you so long to get to the door? Why the fuck do we care, Sean? I want to go. We can go get a fucking icy or something, man. I don't want to be here dealing with a crazy person. She's clearly indicated that she's crazy. I don't want to sit and talk and invest and do an investigation with a person who is fucking crazy, bro. Who wants to do that? What police officer wants to do that?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry. I was trying to get.
I got you. All right. Is there anything else we can do for you?
Huh? No, sir.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I got you. Check the whole area.
Okay.
What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh,
Yes.
I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry. I was trying to get.
I got you. All right.
Another indicator, that's at least 3 now, that lets you know she's fucking crazy. So I called the police and I'm butt ass naked or I don't have on no clothes. So I called the police. I know at some point the police are going to want to talk to me, but I don't have on no clothes. And then when they knocking, I'm going to act like, what the fuck y'all doing here? Why would you keep pressing your way with this? Grayson is a stupid motherfucker. If he's guilty of anything, he's guilty of being stupid and over fucking zealous. He's one of them. I'm so excited to be a cop. I've been trying to be a cop every goddamn place in the world, and now I've finally gotten to put on a badge and gun and a uniform. Giggity giggity. That's definitely what the fuck he's guilty of. Because Officer fucking Super Friendly should have left this shit alone about a minute and 30 seconds ago. With a, have a nice night, ma'am. Be safe. I'm just trying to get some help. Ma'am, do you have some family you can call? Ma'am, you should call your family and see if they can get you some help. We don't do that, unfortunately. I'm sorry. And police officers need to be able to say that. I'm sorry, ma'am. It seems like you're struggling mentally and we're not equipped to handle that. So you need to call your family members. Because all them 79 motherfuckers that's standing up at this press conference when you see what none of them motherfuckers over here. Bitches boiling water at 1:15 in the fucking morning. Like that's normal shit. Motherfuckers kill me with this shit, man.
All right. Is there anything else we can do for you? No. Is there anything else?
And that was his partner who was already like, bro, let's fucking go. And let me tell you this to some of you police officers out there. Being a partner is just that. Being a fellow brother of the badge, it's just that. And sometimes you have to cut off your fucking lead investigator or the person who's running lead or running point. And you got to be the one to be the voice of reason and say, hey, man, fuck this. And he should have been like, Grayson, stop, man. Let's go. But he's trying to give him his space to operate. And a lot of times you got to stop a motherfucker to say, hey, hold on, man. Just like with Floyd Mayweather. Yeah. Just like with George Floyd. George Floyd, you should have been one of those 3 fucking officers out there should have been like, hey, man, get your ass up. Enough. Put him in the back, bro. We're done. No, man, we are done. Get up, put him in the back. He got his cuffs on. I don't give a fuck what else you got going on with him. You not doing this in front of me. Get off of him. Let's put him in the back and take him to jail. That's it. You gotta tell your brothers that sometimes, not just for their sake, but for yours. As opposed to you sitting there watching him do some stupid, unnecessary shit, which is just what he's doing right now. You want to be a good cop, you want to be a good police officer, a good partner, and a good brother to a fellow brother that's carrying the badge. Stop him even when he can't stop himself. That's how you have to look at this shit.
Else I can do for you?
No, sir.
No.
Okay. All right.
All right, let's go.
Yes.
See?
Sure?
My medicine.
See?
All right.
See?
Okay.
See?
All right. That's not your black car, though.
See? He's asking for it. This is what happens when you got a motherfucker doing too much. Grayson is doing too much. That's why he's fired. That's why his ass is about to get prosecuted and gonna be fighting for his fucking life for the next 2 years because he can't let go. He can't let go. No. Whoa. Fucking Anthony Hamilton in a goddamn uniform, wearing a badge and a gun, can't fucking let go. Why is he still pressing it? His partner has given him 2 occasions to let this shit go, and he has still not your car. Bitch, she told you no. Your stupid ass. You sure it's not your car? If it is, why would you give a fuck who this crazy motherfucker cop belong to this crazy motherfucker? You can't get her to even answer a single question, and you want to be more inquisitive about a fucking car with a busted window? It's not like it's a dead body in the motherfucker. And even then, with that crazy bitch, I was like, man, we gonna leave that dead body in there. That ain't the call. But I'm saying he's pressing it. He's doing too much. And all of that shit about, well, you know, he's trying to do his job, man. Yeah, dude, you do your job when it's a situation to where, hey, lives are on the line. 4th of July weekend, crazy bitch, no fucking coherency whatsoever. Leave that shit alone, bro. And Thick Cut, I need a new goddamn intro and outro. What's taking you so long, man? I reached out to you months ago. But But I'm just saying, it's like you have to know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. Right here, man, you fold your hand, dude. I fold. I'm done. Hit him with the Jar Jar Binks. Might give up. Might give up. I don't need to go any further. To what end? A busted window? A car with some bad tags? Or a stolen car? She said the car's not hers, so even if the car's stolen, what the fuck you want to do? Sit and wait for the motherfucker to come and get told and all that shit? Man, I ain't got time for that shit. I could be sipping an icy and watching fucking Relationship Rehab. Ain't nobody got time for this shit. Leave that shit alone, dude. Stop. For your own sake. And I'm just telling you what it is. He's not being good police trying to do his job and serve the community. He's not doing that. He's literally trying to come up and find some shit. That's all he's trying to do. He's trying to find some shit. You will not hear me say this too often, but I'm going to say it now. This is a classic example of over-policing. If there was ever an example of over-policing, this is it. I could give two shits about a busted window in a car. And if I think something's wrong with that car, if I think something's going on with that car, I pull out my pad and my pen. Well, now motherfuckers pull out their phone, but I pull out my pad and my pen or my phone. I'm going to write that plate down. I'm going to get that VIN number, which I absolutely have every right to do, and I'm going to run it. I don't need her for any of that. You want to find out who car that is? Because the crazy bitch obviously ain't telling you. Run the tags, bro, with your stupid ass. That's being stupid. This bitch is not coherent. She's not giving you any viable information. She came to the door talking about help me, Jesus. Why are you trying to talk to and inquire with a motherfucker like this? Why? Why do you want to question a crazy person? It's fucking stupid. But he got what he was asking for. He won him a stupid prize. Sitting his ass up in that jail. Mm-hmm.
SUV? Whose is it? You don't know? Someone just parked it in your driveway?
They brought it to my driveway.
And just left it?
See?
Yeah, let's run that.
Yeah.
See? Why?
19, I got a 20 clear.
Does anyone else live here with you?
See? You hear?
Mary 43556.
And that's it. He still needs to get the VIN because those could be bad plates. Those could be plates from another car. Walk your ass up there, shine your light inside that fucking windshield, get the VIN and get the fuck out. Go. Vamonos. Leave. Arrivederci. Sayonara. Just go. Ciao, bella. Just fucking go, man. But nope. Gotta stay and press on my way. Look, see?
Catch this. See who we spoke to.
Look at this shit. Yard is unkept. This is not normal shit. So I got a person with a fucking probably bogus ass car. Fucking yard is not kept up. Fucking weeds and shit covering the goddamn windows. And I want to go inside this motherfucker's house? Where's her family at now? How come her daddy ain't came and cut her grass? Look at this shit. Look at how she's living, and look at all her family members that you're gonna see in this press conference, and ask the question, why ain't none of these motherfuckers there to help her with this shit? But they there for that lawsuit.
Temple.
See? And that right there is the beginning of the end for Sean Grayson. That is the beginning of the end of Sean Grayson. At this point, there are going to be several series of unfortunate events that will take place, and it will result in the demise of Sonya Massey and ultimately the demise of Sean Grayson. Doing too much, going too far when you absolutely did not have to. Walking his, I bet you that motherfucker right now is sat in that cell and has sat there and said, why the fuck did I even go in this crazy bitch house? Yeah, I finally got to get my gun off, but at what cost? Why did I go into her home? Why did I feel the need to go in her home? But you know what? Before the fucking shift even started, fucking Sean Massey was at the goddamn police station like this.
I'm ready to go in, coach. Just give me a chance. I know there's a lot riding on it, but it's all psychological. Just got to stay in a positive frame of mind. I'm going to execute a button hook pattern super slow mo.
That's exactly what he was doing.
Coach, just give me a chance.
That's exactly what he was doing the whole time. Just so excited. I'm so excited. So excited. And that's what he got. Just give me a chance. Look at all that shit on her couches alone. Look at all this shit. And that right there, y'all see that shit right there? That, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That is the sign of a crazy person. Fuck the clutter. Let's just say she's a nasty bitch. Let's just say that. You see a motherfucker with a TV that size and that old, that is a crazy person that lives there. I don't give a fuck what you say or how you try. No, man, B, that's bullshit, man. Nope. Motherfucker sitting there with a TV like that, that bitch is crazy.
Something is wrong here. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway. Either she homeless or she got problems.
There you go. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. There is nothing to justify anyone in 2024 to have a television like that. And if you go to someone's house and they have a television like, niggas, let me tell you something. You find you a bitch, you hit her DM, y'all going back and forth, y'all talking about getting together, you gonna beat the box up and all that shit, and you go to that bitch house at 2 a.m. for some Netflix and chill, and that bitch got a TV like that sitting in the living room. I don't give a fuck if it's working or not. You need to leave because
something is wrong here. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway. Either she homeless or she got problems.
that's it. She got problems because obviously this bitch ain't homeless because she got the TV in there. There's no fucking way anyone should have a television like that. None. Motherfucker, you could buy a flat screen TV for motherfucking $40. $40. So that means even if the bitch is a hoe, she can fuck 2 niggas in a weekend and have enough for a TV and a service plan to go with the motherfucker. She can get both. Both. You see some shit like that? Man, I'm out of here. I ain't got time for this crazy bitch, man. I ain't got time for this shit. I don't want to deal with this. This is beyond the scope of my job. My job is not for me to deal with crazy people. My job is to enforce the law. My job is not for me to help crazy people. My job is to enforce the law. That's it. You niggas want mental help? Go to your congressman, go to your state senators, go to your state representatives, and have them bring back mental health institutions from the government and state levels. You need to have the government and the state need to go 50-50, and they need to put these motherfuckers back on the map and back into existence so that they can help these people. It ain't the police job. It ain't the fire department job. It ain't the paramedic job. It is not their job to help a motherfucker who comes to the door talking about, help me, Jesus. Just saying, it is not. That's not how this shit is supposed to go. Look at all that shit in there. How come our family ain't helped her at least clean this motherfucker up? Y'all love her so much. She's such a beautiful black queen. Why the fuck is a queen living like this?
Hello? Yeah, I need, I got the sheriff department here.
Look at this shit. Do you see that fucking shelf? The shelf is broken. It got a bunch of shit that could be on it, but it's broken and it's still there.
Hello?
Look at that.
Yeah, I need, I got the sheriff.
Do you see that? Do you see this fucking place? There's no way a sane person lives here.
Department here, but I was calling for help from y'all.
Look how big the back of that motherfucking TV is. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I ain't got time for this shit.
They're here in my house right now.
Look at all that shit. Do you see that? Do you see all of the shit that's on the counter itself alone? Fucking computer chair in the kitchen. Y'all know that motherfucking TV don't work. So what the fuck are we doing in this place? Can you imagine what that bedroom is like? This is the kitchen. This is the kitchen. Like you walk in and you're looking into the house. And this is what the fuck you see. And you want to stay here, Sean Grayson? You got what you asked for. You got what you asked for. Ain't no cousins, aunties, brothers, daddies. Ain't nobody came over to wash no dishes and help this bitch clean up this motherfucker. And y'all know she crazy. Absolutely, she's a fucking hoarder. Look at that shit. She can't make the show, but she's damn sure a hoarder.
Okay, I'll let you go deep over that.
No, hold on.
Place is fucked up.
Wait a second, sir.
You can hang up, Cotton. Let's go.
For what? You're there with the deputy, correct?
No, hold on, okay?
See?
You can hang up.
For what?
Just 1 second, okay?
You see that? Hang up for what, ma'am? What are you looking for? Your ID should be in your fucking purse, not a fucking Aldi's bag. But that's what a crazy motherfucker do.
What's up?
I got some paperwork. Can you grab that Bible, please?
I got some, and here's the thing. Now she tells you, I got some paperwork. I would have been like, ma'am, I don't need no paperwork. I don't care about the paperwork. All I need is your ID. That's it. Please stop whatever you're trying to do and produce your ID. I don't want to read no paperwork. I don't want to talk about your paperwork. I just need your ID for my report. But when you're trying to be Columbo and find other shit, this is what happens. You're letting the bitch linger and ramble on.
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here. Was there any damage previous to your car?
Previous, yeah, it was.
Okay, what was the damage?
A dent, I believe.
What about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay.
And here's the thing. So fucking what? What are you gonna do, Grayson? Why do you care if it wasn't damage? If it was damage, what fucking difference does that make? It's still just gonna go in the report the same way. Do you really think that this bitch that's crazy as fuck is gonna be able to give you accurate information? You've already seen what the fuck is going on with the car. Run the plates, run the van, get the fuck out. But no, don't want to leave here. I want to stay here. I'm gonna have me some fun. I want to have me some fun.
You dumb son of a bitch.
You dumb son of a bitch.
Perfect. What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to
Massey.
Huh?
Massey.
Yeah. You have an ID? That'd make things so much easier.
She told you, bro. And here's my thing. You're trying to find out exactly who she is to what end. This is a motherfucker that's literally, I'm telling y'all, this is probably the first time I've ever said this. He's literally over policing this whole fucking situation, dude. This is not what y'all are here for. This is not what we're here for, man. I want to go, man. Grayson. She's crazy and we don't have to do this. But you know what Officer over policing want to do? Let's see how far this goes, man. You never know, man.
I just need shit.
Exactly, Amanda. She's not in her right mind. Why do you want to continue an investigation with someone who is not in their right mind? It's stupid. There's no one who is fit, who is potentially being harmed. There's no one who is hurt. You don't have any evidence of any prowling or whatever the fuck. You ain't seen a soul but this crazy bitch, and this is what you want to pursue. This is what you want to go after.
Just a driver's license will do, and I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
I will watch your paperwork.
What paperwork?
Okay. I got some paperwork.
Well, just get your ID real.
See? And this is lack of people skills, but this is also, you motherfuckers don't know shit about people. And especially you don't know shit about niggas. What the fuck does paperwork have to do? I'm like, Miss Massey, I don't need to see any of your paperwork. I know you want to show it to me, but I'm not looking at it. I just want your ID so that we can fill out the report and we're gone. You can show your paperwork to your family. I don't need to see it. Is it a police report or something? No, I don't want to see it. Leave me alone. Let me go. Because what Grayson and them don't realize,
It's a trap.
that's exactly what they're in, and they don't even know it. You don't even know it.
Let's get your ID first, and then
one task at a time.
She's looking in an Aldi's bag for her ID. People don't keep IDs in their grocery bag, you dumb fucks.
Okay, let me
Here, grab your ID for me.
Okay.
Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do an ID, And then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID is.
Is it in that stack right there, maybe?
1 second.
Check on her.
Look at all that shit. 1:15 in the morning. Look at all this shit on the counter. And then look at that fucking big ass pot of boiling water, not hot water, boiling water over here in the corner. Look at how high the fire is from here. That fire is higher than a motherfucker over there. Do you see any food on the counter? You see no spaghetti or no rice? Who the fuck is boiling water at 1:15 in the morning? I tell you who. A crazy motherfucker. That's who. That's who. A crazy motherfucker is boiling water at 1:20 in the morning. Y'all dumbasses. Look at all this shit. A bucket just in the middle of the motherfucking floor. Computer chair in the kitchen.
No, we don't need a fire while we're here.
Right.
Look. Now, all you needed was her ID. But now you see there's a potential hazard here on the stove. And you want her to do what? Turn the fire off. Ma'am, just turn the fire off. Leave the pot, ma'am. Can you just turn the fire off? Just turn the fire off, ma'am. That's it. But no, a crazy motherfucker won't just do the simple thing. They won't. And you know why? Because they're crazy. Now, you see this crazy bitch grab this pot of boiling water. You know what he does? This is officer number 2. This is the one that wanted to leave. He moves the fuck back. Now, Officer Grayson here, he thinks the shit's funny. But he's not realizing that you dealing with a crazy motherfucker. Would this be funny with a regular bitch at 1:20 in the morning? Probably. I might chuckle as well. I might chuckle as well. But a crazy bitch? Tone DZ said, maybe, just maybe, she was about to make some ramen noodles, laughing my ass off. I would agree, except you don't need that much goddamn water to make ramen. That bitch got a spaghetti pot over there. That's the pot you cook greens in. That's the pot you boil macaroni in for mac and cheese. And that's the pot you boil spaghetti in for spaghetti. And that bitch ain't got no other food on the counter. She was already half naked. It's 1:15 in the morning. This bitch obviously, just obviously is not cooking a goddamn thing. Santiago didn't call a soul and he didn't pack a thing. This bitch ain't cooking shit. I'm sorry, she's not cooking a goddamn thing. No. Ain't no, man, she got a right to be in our house and boiling water at 1:15 in the morning, man. She cooking. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. You can't convince me of none of that shit. This bitch is crazy. Just saying.
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Okay. She's repeating it back to you. This lets you know she has some type of ulterior motive. Because a person who goes and gets something and says, why you bag away from me? He says, because you got a boiling pot of hot water. You got you back way because I got this boiling pot of hot water. That lets you know the bitch was already thinking of doing some fuck shit. Why? Because she's a crazy bitch. Period.
You're crazy. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. I like you. But you're crazy.
Just saying. She's crazy, dude. No, I'm not going to give a crazy bitch a fucking chance to do anything with something that could cause me great bodily harm. And for those you stupid motherfuckers that's still out there that ain't realized this, boiling hot water can disfigure you. It can burn you down to the flesh. And if you think that it ain't nothing, then start the hot boiling water challenge. Bring a pot of water that size to a rolling boil. You motherfucking chefs, you know what the fuck that means. A rolling boil. That means it ain't just the little white bubbles popping up. No. That water's rolling like the water's boiling. It's rolling while it's boiling. You bring that up, and then you do the boiling water challenge and take that shit right off the stove with a fire that fucking high and pour it on your arm. Pour it on your hand. Pour it on your chest. Show us that water ain't that hot and it ain't that bad. And even if you want to, put on a shirt. Do the boiling hot water challenge to prove that this motherfucker shouldn't have shot Sonya Massey. Niggas, you want to prove yourself? Do it this way. Boiling hot water challenge. If you niggas can stack up a bunch of fucking crates and call it the fucking mighty crates of Kemet challenge, then goddamn it, let's start the black boiling water challenge. Boil some water, pour it on yourself. Let's see how bad it is. If you don't scream, then he should go to jail for murder. If you do scream, you shut the fuck up and go put some goddamn burn cream on your fucking wounds and get yourself a skin graft.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Now, see, this was the smart guy, right? Officer number 2 backs the fuck up. He creates distance. Here's the only problem with that. With the other guy, Grayson, here we go.
You better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay.
Now, did he have to say, shoot you in the fucking face? Nope. But it's warranted. Here's what I would have said.
Your $5 ass down before I make change.
Bitch. That's what the fuck I would have said. And at this point, once you do that, you should tell her she's under arrest. Put your hands up. Lay your motherfucking ass down. Put your hands behind your back. The reason why this officer took or created distance and backed up, I get it. It was for safety purposes. This officer here, he's trying to see what the fuck else or what the fuck she's actually doing with her hands. Why? Because hands are what hurts you.
Drop the fucking pot! The fucking.
He's telling her to drop the fucking pot. Right? Now, at this point, we can't see her. He can barely see her because of all of the shit that's on the counter. It's difficult, but he can still see. You don't know what the fuck she got over there. You don't know what the fuck else could be over there. All you know is that right now there's a pot of boiling water that this bitch done took down to the floor. She didn't leave it on the counter. She took it down with her.
Drop the fucking pot! Drop the fucking pot!
19 shots fired.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Drop the fucking pot!
See that?
Bring emails now.
And you can even see right here the steam coming from the boiling water.
Now we got a headshot wound to the female. Headshot wound to the female, 1078. Fuck.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit.
Now get headshot, bitch. She's done.
And now here he goes being super cop. She's done. She's done. How the fuck do you know? You're not a medical fucking examiner. You're not a fucking doctor. You don't know if she's done or not. She's done. I placed a great shot. That's exactly how he sounds. Yeah, man, don't bother. She's done. I shot her right in the fucking head. It's a headshot, bro. I've been practicing this for fucking 6 years. It's a fucking headshot. I got her, man. She's not gonna survive. And the reason why he's saying that is because he's a fucking poorly trained. He has an overzealous attitude, and it makes him look like he's being an asshole because he think he's a fucking super cop. And as opposed to following protocol, he wants to seem like a badass. There are cops like this all the time that come on the force that think they're fucking badasses. They think they're fucking Judge Dredd, or whatever the fucking super cop you want to call it, and they think they got all the fucking answers and they got this shit all figured out. And when you do something like this, number one, you fucked up. Number two, you're not following protocol. And number three, Mikai, don't fucking spam my chat. The fuck is wrong with you? Have some respect. The fuck? You've been warned. But now he's doing too much. Because he's making it seem like he knows what the fuck he's doing. He's got it all figured out. Yeah, she's fucking toast, bro. She's done for. No point. I fucking cooked her ass. He said, what's the character, Brian, you said that keeps repeating, I'm gonna shoot? That's Big Baby. I'ma shoot. Big Baby gonna shoot. Big Baby gonna shoot. And here's my thing. He made the decision that he would shoot this bitch once he told her, better put it down, I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking face. Here's the thing. That's okay because she's threatening with a weapon that can cause great bodily harm. However, if he's at this point, he should be giving her commands and she should be under arrest if she's doing something that's threatening her. And if he wants to, that's threatening him or his partner. And if he wants to continue this investigation, he should do so while she's cuffed. Shouldn't have been here in the first fucking place. But if you're here now and you want to stay, he should have followed protocol and procedure. But nope. He's a badass. I'm shooting in the fucking face. So fuck I'ma do. And here's the thing too. He should have been expecting that because she's a crazy bitch. From the giddy, she's been showing you and telling you she's fucking crazy. So for him to say, I wouldn't expect for her to throw the pot, man. No, you damn well should have been expecting that bitch to throw the pot. If not on you, maybe on herself. I don't fucking know. Point is, crazy person, 1:15 in the morning, at the door talking about Jesus help me, can't answer a goddamn question. Then she tells you she rebukes you in the name of Jesus. What the fuck you think she gonna do with that pot? And what people are gonna say is, he could have just retreated and bagged up and left up out of there. Possibly, but then you don't know what the fuck she has. Because you haven't had a chance to search the fucking place. You haven't had a chance to confirm if there are no other weapons in this place. She could have put that pot down and picked up a fucking Uzi. You don't know, which is why you shouldn't have took your stupid ass in the house in the first place. You on her turf with your dumb ass. He said Grayson escalated when he didn't have to. His yelling obviously agitated the victim. Who orders someone to drop a pot of boiling water? I would. I'm not escalating. I saw a safety hazard. And I asked the bitch to simply turn off the pot. She then picks the pot up. Okay, let's say she's taking the pot off the stove. But a bitch who starts telling me she rebukes me in the name of Jesus, that's a crazy bitch. I don't give a fuck what you say. And at that point, she could do something to me, my partner, or herself, and I need to intervene. That's how that works. If I come to your house, or if you in my house, and you hear me say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and I pull out a fucking butcher knife and a goddamn honer and start, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. What the fuck you think I'm possibly going to do with that knife? Let's not be stupid, people. 1 + 1 = 2. You see me grab a fucking gun. Hey, here we go. I'm in my house at 1:15 in the morning, and I say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I didn't point it at him, no. What the fuck you think I'm going to do if I'm sitting here with a weapon like this saying that? So if I got a gun, a fucking knife, a fucking stick, a fucking bat, or a fucking pot of boiling water, I am not meaning anyone good intentions with a fucking phrase like that. That's not normal shit. That's crazy shit. I'll pick some shit up and I'm talking about I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Okay. You gonna rebuke me? I'm gonna rebuke you in the name of Smith & Wesson. I'm gonna rebuke you in the name of Beretta. I'm gonna rebuke you in the name of Mossberg. I'm gonna rebuke you in the name of Glock. I'm gonna rebuke you in the name of Sig Sauer. Sig Sauer. I'm gonna rebuke you in the name of Daniel Defense. I'm gonna rebuke you in the name of Barrett. That's not normal shit, man. Right. Like this person here said, or saying the power of Christ compels you while holding a pot of boiling water. Yeah, okay. John said, I rebuke you in the name of High Point. Now, I would have hosted my gun if she would have said that. She'd have pulled out a High Point. I said, it's probably not going to fire anyway. So, yeah, quit playing, ma'am. It's a High Point. I didn't feel threatened. But that's what I'm saying. It's like you have to take into account what you're dealing with. And then, yes, you take into account the totality of the circumstances. And Grayson's stupid ass should have known I'm dealing with a crazy bitch. Let me get out of here. But he didn't because he wanted to be a fucking super cop. And he was, and now he's fucked himself. No, don't worry about it, man. She's a goner.
You can go get it, but that's a headshot.
I'm a goner. Alizé, NSA, marijuana.
God, fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm not taking fucking boiling water to the fucking head. Hey, look, it fucking came right to our feet, too. God damn it.
And here's where he starts to look guilty. Because now you've shot someone who has tossed a pot of boiling water at you. And now you realize this person's dead over a pot of boiling water on a call from a crazy motherfucker where nothing literally happened until now. There was no prowler. The vehicle's not hers. Even though it has a broken window, that's not illegal. She wasn't driving it. There was literally no crime committed. You investigated and made sure that the area was secured. And all you needed to do was leave. But you didn't. You kept going back and forth with a crazy bitch, and you got just what you deserved. Yup, you got your gun off. Great shot, buddy. It'll be the last one you ever fucking take. Fucking around. Because I can tell you right now, this shit is gonna be, it ain't gonna be as big as George Floyd. Wasn't heinous enough. But it's definitely about to be the talk, the talk of the town for the next few weeks. Oh, and when the DNC gets there, because you know the DNC is in Chicago. Oh, they talking about this all day. Everybody talking about this. They gonna have her there. They're gonna have her parents there. I mean, her daddy there. Her family gonna be at the DNC. They gonna be using this for better policing, fighting racism, passing the John Lewis law. Oh, they're about to talk about everything but the policies by using this. And they gonna fry his ass like a chicken if they can.
God damn it.
You good?
I'm good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. What's you got? Let her fucking just... God. Isn't that what you do, man?
Fuck.
And then that's the other part. They're going to show how callous and cold he is. Because I'm going to tell you right now, white boy really don't give a fuck. Yeah, just let her, pretty much he said, just let her die, man. Just let her bleed out. Might as well. And gave her a good fucking headshot, man. Listen.
Fucking came right to our feet, too.
Came right to our feet, too. God damn it.
Fuck.
God damn it. He wasn't scared. He wasn't afraid for his life. He literally was approached like, bitch, how dare you bring this boiling pot of water anywhere near me after I told you I'm going to shoot you in the fucking face. Well, let me make good on my promise, and I'm going to shoot you in the fucking face. Now, here's the thing. From a use of force perspective, justified. Use of force? Yes. She had a weapon that could cause great bodily harm. Therefore, he is allowed to escalate to the next level, which would be deadly force. Now, you have some stupid motherfuckers who ain't never been to police, or if they have been, they ain't been good police, saying, why ain't he taser? Because a taser is a 50-50 fucking shot. Why ain't he pepper spray? Because a pepper sprayer isn't an instant it's not an instant disarming apparatus with a person who already has a pot of boiling water in their hand. You can still toss a pot of water with pepper spray in your eyes. You just be doing it blindly. And I'm not going to let anybody get potentially lucky with throwing a boiling pot of water at me or my partner just because I sprayed them with a pepper spray and they're just blinded because they could be a good fucking shot and toss the motherfucker right at my ass. That's just what it is. So by the use of force, yes. Legit. From an optic standpoint, the stupid fucking thing he did. He didn't even have to, he shouldn't even be there at fucking 1:20 in the morning. He should have been gone at 1:15. 1:16 max. He should have been gone. Jesse says none of those jurors in his trial will be cops. Just saying. That's true. But even if they convict him in the circuit court, he'll definitely be able to appeal. This looks bad and it sounds bad, but the use of force was justified. It was justified. If those motherfucking Capitol Police could shoot an unarmed woman in the fucking head saying she's trying to get into the Capitol, this is definitely justified. Just saying. Unarmed woman sticking her head through a fucking door, gets shot in the fucking face, shot dead. Yeah, justified. This bitch here, boiling pot of water, toss it. Yeah, justified. And the fact that they are going for murder one. Now, I think they will probably wind up downgrading the charges, or they'll probably try to settle. I wouldn't say this is murder one. Manslaughter, yeah. Lose your job, yep. This motherfucker should not be the police. He should be a fucking garbage man or some shit. Fucking meter maid. He should not have a gun.
God damn it.
You good?
I'm good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. What's her got? Let her fucking just. God. There's nothing we can do, man.
Fuck.
Not true. And that's what I'm saying. He's saying there's nothing they could do. There was something you could have done. There were a couple things you could have done. And it's like being a police officer, you have, in a lot of situations, you have options. It's about mentally being prepared to make the choice and having a plan and having multiple plans. Tactical awareness and just being able to be in a mindset where you can say, hey, I'm going to do this. And then if this doesn't work, I'm going to do that. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to do that. This bitch just got a pot of water in her hand. I'm going to tell her to put that fucking pot down. Then I'm maybe going to back up a little bit. And if that bitch don't get down, I put her under arrest and she comes up with anything else in her hand, then yeah, probably I am going to shoot her. Or I can maybe get myself into a safe distance and me and my partner can get out. There's a lot of different things you could have thought of. But it's justified.
You good? All right.
And see, this is him now realizing that, damn, this is bad. You good? You good? Why wouldn't he be good? It's a fucking pot of water that's on the floor. It didn't reach you. It didn't get toward him. Y'all good. And he's literally just like watching her die.
Fuck. Well, I mean, you know, what else do we do?
And that lets you know it's one of those things to where he's okay with it. As fucked up as it sounds, he's okay with that. He's not trying to render any type of aid. And all he's doing is coming up with more. He's literally coming up with excuses and trying to justify the shoot after. I mean, this is not maybe a minute after it's taking place. That's not normal. That's not normal to tell a person, no, don't bother. Just let her bleed out. It's over. Because what else can we do? Fuck. Hey, what are you going to do, man? You good? You good? All right. Yeah, just call it in, man. Not trying to render any aid at all. Like, man. Yeah. He was perfectly good with doing her. Yep.
I'm not taking hot boiling water to the fucking face, and it already reached us.
Now he's talking about hot boiling water to the fucking face, and it already reached us. It didn't reach him. It reached your ass. Here's the other thing. He turned his body cam all right. Yep. Now he's turning on his body cam. You should have turned on your body cam once you went in the house, bro. You should have turned your body cam on while you was walking around outside.
Fuck. They got a 52 en route?
Yeah, 1078.
Yeah, 1078.
She's still breathing, but she's losing a lot of blood from the head.
He says she's still breathing, but she's losing a lot of blood from the head. Yep. Helene said, do you hear her breathing? Damn. Here's the thing, Helene, or Helen. I say Helene, that's my cousin. She's not my cousin, but my cousin's name is Helene. But that's what we call the death gurgle. So yeah, she's breathing, but it's labored. And that's is why he should be administering some type of first aid. But he's thinking that she's dead and just forget about it. It's over because he's placed such a well-placed headshot. She's bleeding everywhere. She's not going to make it. That's just what it is. He's like, fuck it, it's over. She's done, man. Game over, man. Yeah.
I'll go get my med kit. Go get, yeah.
Now he's going to go get his med kit. You know why he's going to get his med kit? Because she's still breathing. At first, he was definitely more than willing because he thought it would be short to just let it go. Yep, let her go, man. Don't worry about it. Yep, it's over. She's losing a lot of blood in the head, man. Yep, she's gone. But now he's realizing my body cam's on, his body cam's on, and this crazy motherfucker is still breathing. She's too crazy to die, bro. Go get your fucking med kit, and you should have let your partner go. Because the thing is, you should still render aid because you're not a medical professional. You don't determine or pronounce death. You don't. The ME does. Even if you come on scene and you find a body that's 4 days old, rigor mortis set in like a motherfucker, the police do not, in any shape, form, or fashion, pronounce death. A ME does. Render aid and wait for the paramedics to arrive. He didn't even want to do that. He's way the fuck off script because he think he know what the fuck he doing when he's fucking up and he's fucking himself over and he's fucking over his partner. Being a badass.
Hurry, get your med kit.
I mean, there's not much we can do.
We can at least
There's nothing you can do.
Stop the blood.
How do you know, dude? You stop the fucking blood. And actually, I want to show you this. I want you to see how far the pot got. You see where that pot is? Pot is pretty fucking close. There's the pot, scorched bottom and all. So don't think that, oh man, that pot was all the way over there. That pot wasn't gonna never reach there. Nope. Pot close enough like a motherfucker. It's literally at the end of the counter, which is where he was standing. Just saying. That's where the pot is. Pot was definitely close enough to where it could fuck somebody up. Yep. You hear that? Yes, Amanda, he has a huge ego problem. He literally thinks he's a badass cop. I don't know if he thinks he's Tango and Cash or Tango, or whoever the fuck. Michael Cabretti. It don't matter. He think he's fucking some badass cop somewhere. In a small ass town called Sangamon County. He thinks he's a badass. Shit, I did not try to do that. She said, look at those Nazi tattoos. Those are not Nazi tattoos. You don't even know what the fuck kind of tattoos those are.
Come on. Where's he at? Come on.
See? Yep. Now he comes back in.
She's still gasping a little bit.
See that? What the fuck is that bucket just sitting in the middle of the fucking floor?
Up there.
I don't know if that's from leaking roof or whatever the fuck. Another sign of a crazy person. And ain't none of her family been over there to help her ass at all.
You're right. Right there.
No, she had boiling water and came at me with boiling water.
You shot her?
Yeah. She said she was going to rebuke me in the name of Jesus and came at me with boiling water. That's what all this is. I was standing right here.
All right.
And that's where she's landed.
What do you all need for a moment?
Just nothing right now. Just hang out.
I need,
So pretty much this is where they sit there and they go through this waiting. Paramedics are arriving right about now. There we go. And now he leaves.
What's the chances you can go over and check with
Then he leaves, goes back to his car. And this is when he finally realized what the fuck is really, really going on. And here's the thing. I don't know if this was his first person he's ever shot or if it was his 41st person he's ever shot. The reality of what he's done has now set in because it is the adrenaline is worn off and he's had his adrenaline dump. So now the reality of, damn, I just killed someone is now setting in on his ass. So I just want to show you this part. This is his body cam. This is the body cam of the actual shooter. This is Officer Gung Ho here. See? See? Boom. She goes back up for that pot. You see where that pot landed, right? Right by his foot. And for those people that are saying, well, why did he go towards her? Because he couldn't see if there was anything else she had over there. See that? She's now going back for the pot. There you go. There you go. Yep.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit.
No, headshot, dude. She's done.
Yeah. Nah,
you can go get it,
dude.
but that's a
She's
headshot.
done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot. Those are the words that are going to wind up getting his ass convicted. He's definitely, I can tell you this, unless he pleads out, if he goes to trial, they are definitely going to convict him in the circuit court. A jury of his peers are definitely going to convict him, and then he'll have to appeal, and he'll probably get off on his appeal. Yeah.
God damn it.
God, fuck.
Dude, I'm not taking fucking boiling water to the fucking head. And look, it fucking came right to our feet, too. God damn it.
God damn it.
You good?
I'm good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Holstered up. Let her fucking just... There's nothing we can do, man.
Fuck. Let her just fucking... Nothing we can do, man.
You good? All right. Fuck.
And that goddamn TV is working. It is on. Ain't that about a bitch? Still a crazy motherfucker.
Well, I mean, you know, what else do we do?
What else can we do?
I'm not taking hot boiling water.
You could have fucking left fucking 7 minutes ago. That's what the fuck you could have done with your stupid ass. That's what you could have done. That's what you could have done. You sat there and was going back and forth with a crazy person, and then you got shocked when the crazy person did something crazy. Man, nobody got time for this shit.
To the fucking face, and it already reached us.
No, already reached us. Down the fucking face. Just throwing the pot of water in our fucking face.
Yeah, 1078.
1078, yeah.
You're 18, she's still breathing, but she's losing a lot of blood from the head.
And you ain't trying to help her.
I'll go get my med kit. I mean, I mean, there's not much we can do.
There's not much we can do.
Fuck.
Ah.
318, do we got any call history with her being 1096?
I don't know what the code 1096 is, but it's either got to be, it's probably mentally ill, or it's probably something where it's maybe combative with police. Because I'm telling you, right now he's thinking like, I need to have some corroborating evidence with this shit.
I will explain why. Negative. She's in the kitchen.
And they even going to talk about this, like no sense of urgency or nothing. He's literally just like, yeah, she's gone. It's not looking good.
Just Sergeant, who, no. Let's just chill out here. Just Sarge right now.
Are you guys secure?
Yeah, we're secure.
Is that covered?
No, it's just her in the house. She's 1096.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there anything you think we can do for her? No. Alright. I'm not even going to waste my med stuff then.
Man, that ain't good.
You want to run down real quick?
Nope, not yet.
Alright. House is cleared. She was the only one.
Where's he going?
No, she had a boiling water and came at me with boiling water.
You shot her?
Yeah. She said she was going to rebuke me in the name of Jesus and came out with boiling water. That's what all this is. I was standing right here.
Alright.
And that's where he's landed.
What do y'all need from us?
Just nothing right now. Just hang out there for me. Thank you.
Sarge looked the size of that shit up like, God damn. And that's why I said it just doesn't look good. Ain't gonna sound good either, but it don't look good. All right, waste my med stuff. I'm not gonna even waste my med stuff then. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste it on her. No need.
I need cranks and put them around the front of the house if you guys can. But other than that, that's I think it.
Anything else suspect?
Me.
Oh, I didn't know I had it.
Yeah, I'm good. This fucking bitch is crazy.
And there it is. Oh, he gonna pay for that shit. Because here's the thing. Yes, this bitch is fucking crazy. But if you knew that, why would you fucking keep going back and forth with this crazy bitch? Fucking bitch is crazy. You should have left fucking, what, 5? You should have left 10 minutes ago. There it is. Fucking bitch crazy. You knew that, dude, and you should have got your ass up out of there.
I think I got to roll.
I got something coming up.
Because here's the thing. Crazy bitches do crazy things. Crazy people do crazy things. Minima says she's not that crazy. Man, you out your goddamn mind. Minimus, that motherfucker's crazy than a motherfucker. There's no fucking way he should have been going back and forth with her. But I want you guys to see this real quick, and then we're going to wrap this up.
Coming out today. My name is Teresa Haley. I'm with Haley and Associates and Visions 1908. This is a tragic event for us here in Springfield. We've had a lot of tragedies lately, but we're used to it in the Black community. But we're here to say enough is enough. A young Black woman lost her life carelessly at the hands of a deputy sheriff. We are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Every day we hear in the news, we read about it, we see about it on social media. As a Black woman, hell, I'm scared. When I talk to Black women around the country, they're afraid. There was a time where you shot our Black men, and we were afraid for our husbands, our sons, and our brothers, and we prayed that they would make it home. Now, we're afraid ourselves. A Black woman being home alone, calling 911 for assistance and ending up dead. That's not the way it should be. This was a horrible situation that took place in my hometown, Abraham Lincoln's hometown, the hometown of the 1908 race riots that led to the start of the NAACP, the oldest civil rights organization in the world. But people don't care. So we are here today.
And she's right. People don't care. Especially her own fucking family. They didn't care. Look at all these niggas. I want you to just look at all these niggas back here. You got 39 niggas up here, just up here alone. And you saw how she was living. And obviously there was nobody there to actually make sure that she was okay. Because I can promise you this, she didn't call nan one of them niggas that's standing up there. Ain't called nan one of them. She was wanting to stay on the phone with dispatch more than she would want to call her uncle, her daddy, her cousin, her auntie, her niece, or her nephew, or anybody else that's hoping to get a piece of this check they gonna get.
To say that we want justice for Sonya Massey. Justice for Sonya Massey. Justice.
Why she's slamming on the podium now and yelling justice? What is the justice that you need for her? As if she didn't do some stupid shit to get shot. Minima says, why do you think she is crazy? Because she believes in Jesus? No. Because you need to go watch the beginning of this show. Because you don't just say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus to people. You don't say, Jesus help me when you're talking to people that you never met before. You don't do that. Exactly.
Justice for Sonya Massey. It is imperative that we do everything to make sure that this officer spends the rest of his life behind bars. I stand here today with his father.
She said with his father. This lets you know that this bitch don't know her. And these motherfuckers get up here and act like they know these people and they got relationship with these people when they don't know shit about them and they're literally just speaking off the cuff. They don't even have enough wherewithal to actually write something down and to just read a statement, because that would be more fucking understandable than you just coming up here speaking off the cuff or speaking from the heart. Stupid motherfuckers.
Massey. Justice for Sonya Massey. Justice Massey. Justice for Sonya Massey.
Money for Sonya Massey.
That we do everything to make sure that this officer spends the rest of his life.
Minimus, why are you being a dick? I guess you are crazy too. I don't think you're crazy. I guess you're an asshole. Because you're acting like her actions was normal behavior. And it clearly wasn't. I've pointed out on at least 6 different occasions of this person not being mentally stable, and you sitting here saying, I guess I'm crazy too. Nope, you're not crazy too. You're just being a dick on purpose, which makes you an asshole. Jesus fucking Christ. It's 1:17 in the morning, man. We don't need this shit now.
Behind bars. I stand here today with his father.
His father.
With his daughter.
With his daughter. It's
with
a woman
uncle,
who's dead.
Her uncle.
With his uncle.
And
Listen,
everyone else.
Listen to her. His uncles. It's a woman that's dead. She doesn't even realize that she's saying he when it's a fucking she. Race hustling at its fucking finest. Niggas just be saying shit for the sake of saying shit. That's why I hate niggas. That's stupid. And it's embarrassing. Bitch acting like she know these people. They don't even know that it's a fucking she that's dead. And she steady saying, he, his uncle, his father. You stupid bitch.
With our state senator. But you can all hear from them for yourselves. At this time, it's not an honor today. It's a necessary for us to bring up the honorable.
It's unnecessary for us to bring up the honorable. That doesn't even make sense.
Benjamin Crump. Let's give him a hand as he comes forward.
Now listen to this mumble mouth motherfucker. He gonna be talking the same way she is. Misinformed, uninformed, and just making shit up. I'm so tired of niggas just lying for the sake of fucking lying.
Thank you so much, Teresa Haley, for your vigilance and for your leadership in this crisis situation. And it is a crisis because the family, the community is hurting. The video is shocking, even with it being blurred out, and you're not seeing what the actual family saw. It is shocking. I mean, every part of the video, the beginning and the interaction, the heinous shooting of Sonya, and then the shocking aftermath, the disturbing aftermath. The video, I mean, everybody is responding.
And he has a point there in his defense. He has a point. The shit that took place after she shot, it is shocking. And just calling it what it is, it's fucked up. And it looks terrible. It does. It's very damning to that dude's case when he's trying to defend himself. And I tell you, any lawyer that takes on this dude case and represents Sean Grayson, they are going to cringe at those minutes after she's been shot.
Congressman Maxine Waters and her family was just in total disbelief that he really shot her. We had the President Biden reach out. Vice President Kamala Harris has reached out. Senator Turner reports that the governor is engaged in this tragedy.
And this lets you know they're going to hustle this shit all through the DNC. Mark my words.
Most importantly, hundreds of people around America, not just the state of Illinois, immediately when that video came out, it caused them to have an emotional reaction, a complete visceral reaction.
Visceral.
To the fact that he killed her so senselessly. It was senseless on every level. You're going to hear from the family members. You're going to hear from Senator Turner, our legal team, Attorney Natalie Jackson, Attorney Paul Greinke, Attorney Jennifer Hightower. We have just went back and forth over the video, and it's just disturbing, not just the video, but the audio.
It is.
It reminds you a lot of the tragic videos that we saw, like George Floyd, where there's a narration to the...
There was no narration with George Floyd. See how he's just making shit up now? He's trying to equate this to George Floyd. Isn't that something? Right in the nick of time for the DNC and the upcoming election. Ain't that something?
The tragedy. I mean, he narrates that I'm going to shoot you in the effing face, and then he shoots her in the face. I mean, it's just troubling on every level. I mean, black women don't get the consideration and the respect in America. Sandra Bland, Breonna Taylor, Pam Turner.
All motherfuckers who did stupid shit. Sandra Bland, simple traffic ticket. Couldn't get a single family member to give her $500 so she can get out of jail. Breonna Taylor, fucking around with drug dealers, dope boys and motherfucking dead bodies in rental cars, shooting at the police as they come in to do a no-knock warrant. What the fuck do you expect? Crazy bitch. Pot of boiling water to throw at the police as she rebukes them in the name of Jesus. And y'all just think that shit is okay. That's the job. Nope. Sorry.
In all of these instances, there was no real accountability. These black women died and America has blood on their hands.
Because these black women was doing stupid shit. Because these black women don't know how to fucking stop. Because these black women don't know how to shut the fuck up. And because these black women don't know how to fucking comply. Because these black women think they can do and say whatever the fuck they want without any accountability or responsibility being crump. Niggas think that these black motherfuckers can do whatever the fuck they want to do and the police just gotta take it. She stabbed her. Hey, that just happens sometimes. He shoot her. That just happens sometimes. He resist arrest. Hey, that just happens sometimes. Police didn't kill Sandra Bland. She killed herself because her family wouldn't fucking help her. Nobody go kill her. Breonna Taylor, she got killed because her and her fucking boyfriend was shooting at the fucking police. That's what happens when you shoot at the police. Fucking Sonya Massey tried to throw a pot of boiling water at the police. That's what happens when you throw a pot of boiling water at the police.
It was Malcolm X who said that the black woman is the most neglected, the most unprotected, and the most disrespected. Well, in that video,
Sandra Bland shouldn't have been locked up in the first place. Sandra Bland should have just learned how to take a fucking ticket and shut the fuck up. That's Sandra Bland's problem. And whatever the fuck else happened, she got locked up legitimately, and the bitch just should have just took her fucking ticket. But she didn't want to because she thinks she could do whatever the fuck she wants. And not only the fact that you have to look at it from the family's perspective, none of them came to her aid. You know why? Because they were tired of her motherfucking ass. Which is why that's why she killed herself. Because nobody was going to come to her aid because they were tired of her and her shit. Crazy or not. Tired of it. Sick of it. Done with it. She couldn't get $500. You could put $500 on a fucking credit card, dude. She called her family and they all turned their backs on her.
see disrespect for Sonya Massey. Complete disrespect.
Listen.
You know,
so fucking
just like George Floyd.
Just like George Floyd.
Torture video.
Torture video
was
a catalyst for our community
to
engage on a
very involved level with the 2020 presidential election.
Listen to this shit.
I believe that this.
Do y'all see how he's literally race hustling this shit into politics? Literally, right before our eyes.
This tragic video of Sonya Massey being shot in her face by the sheriff's deputy is going to be similarly.
What the fuck does simile mean? This is a fucking attorney speaking like this. And if he got a speech impediment, He needs to shut the fuck up and let someone who can actually speak do the talking. Instead of up here with this mumble mouth shit time and time again. He sounds like a fucking idiot. His command of the English language is appalling. With the jaw floor and the way it will assimilate the Cali for the 2020 election, this is gonna be like what George Floyd was like in 2020. So I think that we should, if you don't shut your grown ass up, that's fucking embarrassing. Well, they think that there was no justice for Sandra Bland. There was no justice for Breonna Taylor. And then he sounds stupid as fuck, and y'all niggas know it. Yes, like Mushmouth from the fucking Cosby Show. We be gonna give up some justice for Sandra Mappy. Mappy, mama up here, Massey, papa up here. They gonna have all up here. We won't give justice for Sandra Mappy. It's fucking ridiculous, man. It's 2024 and this nigga talking like this. And if you got it, this is the best you can do, nigga, get you a mouthpiece. Get somebody else who can talk. Stupid ass.
For on this 2024 presidential election, especially for our black community.
For our black community,
because
which you don't live in, nigga.
Laquan McDonald.
We don't want another Laquan McDonald here in Illinois.
To the prosecutor, we don't want another Laquan McDonald, where you see a young black person executed in the most heinous fashion, and the only thing that happens to the killer cop is a slap on the wrist. We don't want to see that anymore. And this is so emotional. We're going to let her daughter and we have to fight to get full justice because
full justice. He talking about a full fucking check.
Her son Malachi.
Her son Malachi. This is fucking embarrassing,
That's
dude.
Your mother. That's your mother. For a lot of us, it's going to be a cause. It's going to be a case. It's going to be a hashtag. But that's their mother.
No, nigga, I ain't from the South. And I know plenty of motherfuckers from the South that don't sound like this stupid motherfucker. No. No, nigga, no. So shut the fuck up. That ain't how we sound. I'm from Chicago, nigga.
Donna and James' daughter. That's Uncle Raymond's niece. She was real.
She was real.
She was dealing with some issues. She needed a helping hand. She didn't need a bullet to the face. And this is real. It's emotional. I know she said she wanted to stand with us, but you saw her daughter couldn't stand because it was so emotional. She was
so emotional,
visibly shaking, standing as we talked about what this sheriff's deputy did to her mother. And not only Teresa Haley did he.
Wow, I definitely got to put this up. The same daughter who wasn't there for her mother, the same son that wasn't there. That's the crazy part. They're probably happy she's dead and gone. They ain't had shit to do with her mama. They had shit to do with her. That's why she was living the way she was living. That's why she was by herself on fucking 4th of July weekend at 1:15 in the morning. July 6th was the Saturday of the 4th of July weekend. And where was she? By herself. Not a soul done checked up on her, been off her meds for at least a couple of days, and what? Boiling water at 1:15 in the morning. Talking about I hear sounds outside. The life of a crazy person. Her mother, her father, her daughter, her son, didn't none of them niggas give a fuck about her. Every last one of them niggas up there, I bet you they ain't been to see her in days, because if they would have went over there and saw her, they would have noticed she was off her meds, and they would have gotten her some type of help if they gave a shit, because you know, a crazy motherfucker, you gotta check on them, and if you see that they're not sounding right, you're gonna know, you know what, I need to get these motherfuckers some type of help. I need to get her something because she is off her meds again.
Yes! Oh, yeah! Can you feel that? And exorcise the demons.
That's it.
This house is clear.
Shoot her in the most cowardly manner. But it's the words he used. The words he used. And you all will have the video.
Right.
We can give you a translation, but you have the video and the audio. I mean, you see in the video, he tries to justify talking about, well, I wasn't going to let get a face of hot water from the pot. But do you...
Hot water from the pot.
Did you all see in the video?
Do y'all hear this? Is a fucking eternity that let her get a hot water from the pot. It's called boiling water, you stupid motherfucker. I wish this nigga was like a retired boxer or something so I could attribute his fucking speech to that. Say he's a little punchy or something. This is ridiculous, man.
Video, how he walked around the counter to get a better shot. If you
He walked around the counter to get a better shot.
Fear for your life, you don't walk towards the person. He could have did any number of things. He could have created distance. He could have used a taser. He could have called for backup. He could have did any number of things. But he engaged.
And here's the thing. Police officers do not have to be afraid in order to shoot someone. They don't have to be afraid in order to shoot someone. I don't know where he's making that shit up from, but niggas love to lie. And he's selling a narrative right now. I get it. He trying to get that check.
That's what they said in the charging document, right, Attorney Jackson? They said he engaged her. He went closer to her. Look at the video. Don't take Ben Crump's word for it. He walked around the counter.
Definitely don't take this stupid hawking motherfucker's word for it. You definitely don't want to do that.
To get a better shot. I mean, it's heinous.
It's heinous.
It's heinous.
He just keeps saying the same shit.
Her words were, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Like that's normal.
She said that. He said, what? And she said it again. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And he said, no, you effing won't. Sound like I will shoot you in the effing face.
That is not what he said. But what does this mumble mouth motherfucker do? He just makes some shit up. That is not what he said. Y'all seen it, y'all damn self. And if he ain't watched it enough to know exactly what he said, shame on him. He should have got the shit transcribed, you stupid motherfucker. You want to go and quote a motherfucker? Get the shit transcribed if you can't remember. You heard what he said? He said, stupid on purpose.
Put down that pot. And while she's staring down the barrel of his...
I'm just hoping that the nigga could at least read easy. That's why I said that. Because he damn sure can't talk.
His gun that he's drawn on her. He drew the gun on her. She says her last words, sorry, sir, I'm sorry. She ducks.
And throws the pot. He gonna leave that shit out though, watch.
When she stands back up, he shoots her in the face.
See how he just left that shit out? She ducks and throws the pot, nigga. But you ain't concerned about the truth.
Put down that pot. And while she's staring down the barrel of his gun.
That nigga said stare him down. This nigga's stupid, man. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, man. You can be in a position and you can have a title all you want, but you a hustling ass nigga and you stupid than a motherfucker. Plain and fucking simple. If this was Johnny Cochran up here or somebody like that, this nigga, Johnny Cochran would be articulating this shit so well, it would be nothing short of fucking stellar and entertaining. This stupid ass nigga up in there, but he's staring down the barrel, the girl, and she said, I'm sorry. And then she stood back up and he shot her. Can you imagine this motherfucker speaking at your funeral or some shit? Boy, this is embarrassing.
That he's drawn on her.
Drawn on her.
Drew the gun on her. She says
he drew it.
Her last words, sorry, sir, I'm sorry. She ducks. And when she stands back up, he shoots her in the face. And then afterwards, his partner who had on his body camera video, because he didn't have his on, Senator Turner, he turned his on after he shot Sonya in the face.
That is not true. His audio was off, and you can clearly see the body cam footage from his body cam, which was on. And if he watched the footage, he would have seen that it was on before he shot her. He turned on the audio.
His partner says, after they say the F word a couple of times.
F word a couple of times.
Because it is shocking. He says, I'm going to get my CPR kit. And what does the shooter say? What does Grayson say? He says something to the effect that, no, it's a headshot. No need, she's gone. While she was still alive. And then, to add insult to injury, he says, just let her effing, and then he catches himself. But you can conclude what he was about to say, because the partner's trying to talk about getting her help. And he says, just let her effing, and then he says, it ain't gonna make a difference. And even after time to reflect, when the other deputy...
Civil Lab, you said you need to see the full video. Do you think after you see the full video, you can tell us what you think? Because you're saying it's hard to tell. You think you could tell us what you think after you see the full video? Civ Lab? Is that what you're saying, Civ Lab? You'll tell us what you think? Well, you know what, Civ Lab? All right, it doesn't matter what you think, Civ Lab. We've already done that. You late to the party. It doesn't matter what you think.
These all get there. he walks out and they're asking him some question, or we don't know. But his response to a woman he just shot in the face, who he knows is still breathing, she's gurgling, blood is spewing out of her face. They blurred it out. You can't.
What did you say, nigga?
Shit spraying. This motherfucker is stupid.
And even after time to reflect, when the other deputies all get there, he walks out and they're asking him some question, or say, because the partner's trying to, no need, she's gone. While she was still alive. And then, to add insult to injury, he says, just let her effing, and then he catches himself. But you can conclude what he was about to say. Because the partner's trying to talk about getting her help. And he says, just let her effing, and then he says, it ain't gonna make a difference. And even after time to reflect, when the other deputies all get there, he walks out and they're asking him some question, or we don't know. But his response to a woman he just shot in the face, who he knows is still breathing, she's gurgling, blood is spewing out of her face. They blurred it out. You can't see the.
That nigga says spurning. Spurning. Nigga, you stupid.
Huge pool of blood. And knowing all of this, instead of having an ounce of humanity, he says that effing B was crazy.
Yep.
Where is the humanity? Where is the training?
Fucked up.
I mean, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Until we get justice for Sonya Massey, we rebuke this discriminatory criminal justice system in the name of Jesus. At this time, you're going to hear from his father. You're going to hear from Sonya's father.
He said his father.
He's going to talk to you about how that video, watching that video made him feel. And also, if you could share what you shared with me about your heart condition, Mr. Wilburn, because
what does that have to do with this?
You know, this is his baby girl. Some of you all have children. Imagine if this was your baby girl, 36 years young, a lot more living to do than have this deputy who was over twice her weight. She was 110 pounds at most, about 5'1", 5'2". You look at the video, you see how tall and big of a man this is to shoot her in her face. It does make you angry to think about how senseless this is. So at this time, you'll hear from her father, James Wilburn, and then we'll have you talk to some of our other family members, Mr. Wilburn.
And here's the thing. Why I really ain't mad at Ben Crump, even though he just sound dumb as fuck, they all in on this. The amount has been discussed. There are millions of dollars at stake. And watch how this nigga falls in the lockstep with this shit and start drumming this shit up. Watch.
Good morning. Good morning. This is the day that the Lord hath made, and I must be glad and rejoice in it.
That ain't how it go. It's I will rejoice and be glad in it. But this is nigga speak. You just make it up as you go. Here's the other thing. Y'all such Christians. How y'all ain't doing y'all Christian duty by checking on y'all daughter, checking on y'all mama to at least make sure she's taking her meds? It's the weekend, ain't it? Ain't nobody been by to see her? That's why she's off her meds. That's why she done gone crazy. I think my mind's gone crazy. A little help from Sonya Massey. Just tell him, baby. I think my mind's gone crazy. Boom, 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 boom. Crazy. This is Saturday. So she wasn't just off her meds a fresh 24 hours. She's had to have been off her meds a couple of days, which means these motherfuckers ain't came to see her or checked up on her in a few days to where she's in the state that she's in on Saturday. This ain't, oh, I missed one dose and I go crazy. That's not how meds work. Those meds, in order for you to be like that, you have to have been off them for at least a few days. But these 79 niggas that's up here, ain't none of them been by there to check on me.
Only time I'm gonna see my baby again?
You ain't gonna see her Saturday.
And I don't ever want anybody else to join this league. The NAACP started right here in Springfield in 1908. And I would think that we in this country have come some ways away from here.
You see this shit?
At one point, I didn't know whether the two deputies that arrived, I didn't know that they were Caucasian or black or women or whatever they might be. I was under the impression that a prowler had broke in and killed my baby. Never did they say that it was a involved shooting until my brother read it on the internet. And he shared with me, he said, brother, what was Sonya's address? And I told him, and he said to me.
So the uncle didn't know her address neither. Didn't know the address. Here's the other part. And any parent can vouch for this. Somebody abruptly kills my loved one, my daughter. If I'm going to be speaking about my daughter being murdered, I would be speaking about my daughter. I'm not going to be talking about the NAACP. I'm not going to be talking about the SCLC. I'm not going to be talking about the civil rights movement because I ain't going to give a fuck about none of that. None of that has nothing to do with my daughter being dead. So if I'm going to talk about my daughter, I'm going to do just that. You ain't going to be race hustling with my fucking dead daughter. I'm going to be talking about her, the type of person she is or was, the type of mother she was, the type of daughter she was, the type of sister she was, the type of cousin, auntie, friend, whatever. I'm going to talk about her as a person, not the fucking NAACP, unless I'm race hustling for a check. They didn't give a shit about her. That's why she was by herself on the 4th of July weekend, boiling a pot of water at 1:17 in the morning off of her fucking meds for days on end. Living in a fucking house in total disarray with a motherfucking 79-inch fucking tube TV in her living room. Them niggas ain't shit. And the only reason why they out and about right now is because they want that check. And I get it. But don't try to make it seem like it's something that it ain't.
This says this is a deputy-involved shooting. I said, a deputy-involved shooting? What are you talking about? So, in 2020, I think, I had quadruple heart bypass surgery.
4 years ago when you made it, nigga.
And I've wondered why God left me here in this world.
Listen to this.
And maybe it was so that I could tell this whole country that in order to honor my daughter, we need to pass the George Floyd Policing Act.
Tell me he ain't with the shit. Do y'all hear this motherfucker? I bet you this motherfucker be at the DNC. Promise you that. Good.
We need to pass the John Lewis Voting Rights Act.
Race hustling.
And here's my charge to Speaker Johnson. I don't know what committee it's sitting in the U.S. Congress today, but tomorrow you need to pull it off the table.
Yeah.
And you ought to, I don't care if you don't have enough votes to pass it.
Look at this shit.
But every member of Congress needs to vote today so that nobody else in this United States of America has to go through what we're going through.
Look at this shit.
I said at my baby's homegoing celebration, the same thing. You know, you always get the same thing, these platitudes from people.
Platitudes.
You know, you have my prayers and my sympathy. But you know what I want? I want justice for my baby.
Yeah.
Ain't it funny how they just say justice and don't say what justice is to them? Like if a motherfucker killed my daughter, I'd be like, I want the death penalty for this dude. That's what I want. That's justice. I want his ass to die in jail. I don't ever want him to get out another day. I don't want him to see another day of freedom. I want his life taken away, and I want him to have to think about what he did every day in one of the worst penitentiaries in the fucking world. That's justice for me. They just say, I just want justice.
You killed the wrong black woman this time.
Listen to him. Hustle.
Amen.
But the people of Sangamon County have been great.
Listen,
the mayor,
politics.
The chief of police.
Politics.
State's attorney, John Milheiser.
Politics.
The lead investigator, Staff Sergeant Eric Wesson.
Politics.
Mary Beth Rogers, first assistant, lead, district, state's attorney. So the people of Sangamon County have been great. But I want to tell y'all, the sheriff is an embarrassment.
Politics.
Because this man should have he should have never had a gun. He should have never been given the opportunity to kill my child.
Politics.
Because he had some serious blemishes on his record. Serious.
And that's why you got police officers like him employed. Because don't nobody want to be the police. You sure right, Easy. You couldn't pay me to be the police. And you talking to a motherfucker who done put the jersey on before. I wouldn't dare fucking way. For what? For what? So yes, you will have low quality police officers because you all have fucking diminished the whole ideology behind what it is to be the police. With niggas like this pushing forward agendas like this. Think anybody else want to see this to be the police now? I didn't think so.
This man had 2 convictions for DUI. He had a conviction for driving under the influence. And he was a member of law enforcement? What an embarrassment. What an embarrassment.
I bet you half the niggas up there got a fucking record, including her daddy. I bet you them niggas up there got a record, including her daddy.
To this country, to this county. I can't talk no more, Ben.
Okay, now, thank
I
you,
can't
sir.
talk no more, Ben.
Thank
First
you.
name basis.
And I want to thank Sonya.
I guess if a nigga came to me talking about he about to give me millions of dollars, I'd be on a first name basis with him too. You right, Uncle Ben. You and that rice. I can't wait.
And Tom and Timothy,
Yeah.
all the family for standing up. I know how painful it is.
No, you don't, nigga.
Keep fighting for your mama, son. We're gonna keep fighting.
We gonna keep fighting.
At this time, we're going to today, but as he has done.
I want to take a moment just to tell you how this murder has affected our family.
Right.
The week it happened.
Listen to all these astute, articulate niggas. And ain't nobody went to check on her ass. None of them. They ain't shit. Oh, shit, I fucked up.
I can tell you, our anger goes to one person, and that's Sean Grayson, is who we're going to focus our anger on. And I did want to commend our community because it has been peaceful. It's been overwhelming, all the support and love that this community has gave us. And I truly want you to know that, and that comes from Donna. She truly appreciates that.
He ain't been by the house neither.
So I want you to keep our family in your thoughts and prayers, as well as the Wilburn family. Thank you.
And before we bring Senator Turner, who is a staple in this community, up to speak not only about this community, but on the state level, and how we try to make some good out of this tragedy. Teresa, can we have her to speak with the family? I am heartbroken for her children and her entire family as they face this unthinkable and senseless loss. Jill and I mourn with the rest of the country, and our prayers are with Sonya's family, loved ones, and community during this devastating time. I commend the swift actions, and with that, I think it's appropriate for us to hear from our state elected official who serves this community. State Attorney
They all
Turner.
got buttons and everything.
State Representative
This is what I wanted to
Senator
see.
Turner.
Look at all these niggas up there. This is what I wanted to wrap it up with. Look at all these niggas up here. Look at these niggas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's about at least 9 adults up there. Daddy make 10. It's at least 10 niggas that could have went and checked on this woman. Now, 9 of them did. Now, 9 one of them did. That lady had been off her meds, I'm sure, for days. Easy said, how did he pass the bar? It ain't how did he pass a bar. I want to know how many times that motherfucker took the bar. Most people usually don't pass it the first time, but I want to know how many times this motherfucker took the bar to actually pass it. And I also want to know what kind of law he has studied. So I don't know if this nigga studied civil law, criminal law, motherfucking shit, entertainment law. I don't know what the fuck kind of lawyer this nigga really is. I would definitely love to know how many times he took the bar in order to pass it and what his actual legal discipline is.
Have state attorney on my mind.
Look at this shit.
So yeah, I am the senator that represents this district, but differently. Hits me very, very differently. Either Sonya's father or her uncle or cousins, and I always say, what can I do? What can I do for you? What do you need from me? They don't talk about anything other than we just want you to make sure that we get justice for Sonya. That's the only thing they ever talk about.
Justice for Sonya.
And so as I stand here today, my heart is just full. I have daughters, I have granddaughters, and this is just something that should never ever happen. What we saw was just it was just so heinous and inhumane, with a lack of remorse. And I've been in conversations and working with my colleagues, sure that we.
Massey and Devontae Mitchell and Tyree Nichols, these young black people were killed senselessly with. We just saw the video for the first time. They overcome with emotion, as everybody. Full transparency on every level, how he was hired, what we saw in that video. And watch his actions. Watch that video. It's kind of prophetic.
Niggas just keep saying that video.
I mean, watch that video and listen.
Do you see this shit?
At this time, we'll try to take some of your questions. The family obviously is very emotional, but they'll try to do that.
Why she wouldn't have said that when there wasn't that threat there?
Well, yeah, it wasn't a threat to the police officer neither.
Exactly.
So,
but I'm just
but
wondering why she wouldn't.
well, she had been talking about God from the beginning when she opened the door, and you know,
which is not normal, and they're trying to normalize like that shit is okay.
Regardless if she has some challenges that the
irregardless
should not have acted with.
Irregardless of the fact that she has some challenges,
that force. He could have called mental health counselors. Obviously, he told us where he thought.
What the fuck do you call mental health counselors at 1:17 in the morning? What mental health counseling agency is open at 1:17 in the morning? Huh? See, this is the shit that people just say and don't look at the actual reality of what the fuck it is. 1:17 in the morning, I call for mental health. Right. Everybody knew this bitch was crazy. Even the fucking paramedics, once they got there, they was like, oh, this Sonya Massey. Yeah, we dealt with her earlier today. She was having a fucking mental illness episode, and y'all motherfuckers expect the police to deal with that shit. And that's not their job. They're not capable of dealing with it, obviously.
About her after he shot her. So if you thought she was having some mental issues, why so aggressive? I mean, he's aggressive when he's out there on the porch. And look at her.
Now that's the point.
She's not aggressive.
That was the point. He could have left that shit alone and took his punk ass home. I agree.
She's not threatening. She doesn't do anything. I mean, if anything, she's lethargic. She's not seeming like she's going to attack anybody. She says, I rebuke in the name of Jesus. She called on God throughout the whole ordeal.
And that is the sign of a crazy person.
What you say now, Chuck? And that's a for sure right on.
Like, what the fuck is he? But I get it for him because he's trying to get that check. But it is what it is.
Her father, I'll let the family. Okay.
She was paranoid schizophrenic. I already knew, like, before I even diagnosed her with it. She was paranoid schizophrenic. I already knew before they diagnosed her with it because I started to see her do stuff. I'm like, okay.
She had mental.
Out of the mouth of babes comes the truth. And you see how he started to like cut her off and get it back involved in the conversation? Because she's telling the truth. She doesn't understand that there's a check on the line. She doesn't understand that they're trying to get this check and we don't need to talk about that part. She admits it. She been crazy. She didn't just get crazy 4th of July weekend. She been crazy. And they ain't did shit about it. All them grown ass motherfuckers didn't do shit about it. She knew her mama was crazy. That's why she said it. Telling the truth. Shaming the devil.
Challenges, and even her father had her go get mental health treatment.
Mr. Cromwell, thank you again for
Yes,
the
sir.
opportunity and welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
As if anyone in this room can determine what was the motive, what was going through this deputy's head where he felt this was the appropriate remedy. What is it a racist, or he hates women, or just what?
Listen to this shit. What kind of question is that?
We can't begin to understand who is. These questions need to be answered. Put your loved one in the, you thinking he needs to be held accountable.
Whether or not that's from this incident or if it's from another incident, but regarding your comment.
That's a planet question. That's what kind of question that is, Easy.
About the father's comments about not being told that it was a deputy involved shooting. I wonder if that's part of a potential larger investigation, that comment about it being a self-inflicted wound.
Yeah, we've requested all those documents, and certainly Mr. Wilburn and the Massey family think that they were trying to cover it up initially. That's what the sheriff involved. You can't do that, y'all. It just keep happening in America to black people. It happened here in Illinois. Laquan McDonald being shot in the back. Then they try to come up with a justification. Lies. Lies. Yes, sir.
Following up on that the court documents from last week detailed the actual shooting and what transpired there, but how...
I think it's critical. Crazy. I mean, why would you do that to a person who you just shot who's still fighting for life? He's telling us what's in his brain. People show you who they are, believe him the first time. He showed us who he was. He showed the sheriff's department died in his hands, and he had an ounce of humanity.
The hiring of Deputy Grayson in the first place, should Sheriff Jack Campbell resign?
That's going to be up to the electorate of Solomon County, Sangamon County.
Look, he don't even know what fucking county he in.
Yes. Level, Mr. Crump, I think
I worked very quickly to go through a process because there's a process. Process is completed.
Okay.
Get the
As
fuck
we
out of here.
bring Mr. Crawford up.
So everybody involved that cover-up should be fired. So this is a cover-up for a murder and a suicide. I was one of the first people on the scene to that accident, and I was called that night to pick her up. I'm still confused how they get it confused with a suicide and a murder. I am very confused. How do you get that confused, a murder and a suicide? How you don't tell your deputy
A suicide and a murder.
that we shot her and that we're investigating it and she's into it with the neighbor? They wanted me to believe that the neighbor had did this. So this is a cover-up from the beginning. So when the sergeant showed up in that room and the deputy told him, I shot her, how do it get to the hospital and to me that was a suicide? So everybody involved that cover-up should be fired or reprimanded or both.
And I know my mom wouldn't kill herself.
That's all I got to say.
There you go.
Thank you, Mr.
Your name, sir?
Jimmy Crawford, Jr. There's 10 of us in Springfield, but I'm Jimmy Crawford, Jr. I'm one of them.
She was on the phone in the video at any point. With 911. But during the video? Okay, gotcha.
She was. I was going to talk to when I showed up. I was there. That's why he knew who I was.
Yeah. No, thank you, Mr. Crawford. You know, it's so deep because Mr. Crawford makes a compelling point. Why do black people have to fight so hard to get justice when they're lying on the ground as the victim?
That's a great question. Why do black people have to do the shit that they do to get shot? Why do black people have to just continuously not follow lawful commands that's given by law enforcement officers? Why do black people do half the shit they do? Hell, I don't know. I don't know, and don't nobody know. But we do know that niggas won't stop. Here's my question. If y'all know this is what continuously happens to black people, if y'all know this is how the police do black people, I got one question, and I'll close it with this. Why do y'all still call the police? If they are designed and they are hell-bent on killing niggas, why in the fuck do niggas keep calling them? Is the real question then. If that is the motive of the police to come and kill black people, black women, black men, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Laquan McDonald, Sonya Massey, why the fuck do y'all keep calling the police? Somebody can answer that question for me, then we can, I guess, have some other discussion. But until then, if all of you niggas that know the police is out to get you, word of advice, stop dialing 911. Crazy or not. Every nigga that knows that the police is out to kill them, the police just want to shoot them, the police don't have no humanity, the police just here to kill black people, and we don't get no justice, niggas just stop calling the police. Period. That's it. There's your answer. There's your solution. You want to know when it did gonna stop? When we gonna stop having these people get treated like this? Stop calling. Y'all don't fuck with 12 no way, right? Fuck 12 anyway, right? Stop calling the fucking police since you niggas believe that the police is out to get you, out to kill you, out to do you in. They just want to hurt you. They shoot us like this all the time. It happens every day and we tired of it. Then stop dialing 911. Take care of your own shit. Police your own people. Then you actually have a point when you say, we ain't called you, what the fuck you doing here? Then you got a point. Then you have a case. That's all. Stop calling the stop calling the fucking police. You ain't got to deal with the police. Stop calling the fucking police. You won't get arrested by the police. Stop riding around with fucking illegal tags, unregistered vehicles. You ain't gonna get pulled over by the police. Stop speeding down the street. You won't get pulled over by the police. Stop running red lights. You won't get pulled over by the police. Stop driving drunk and swerving on the highway. You won't get pulled over by the police. Stop falling asleep in the fucking Wendy's drive-thru. You won't get pulled over by the police. Stop doing shit to where the police can come and fuck with you and you won't have to deal with the police. Don't call them and don't break the law and you ain't got to worry about the police. And then they can't kill you. They can't come and get you. And they can't come and do you in and give you no humanity. And then you niggas wouldn't have to worry about being mistreated or being killed every day. And you won't have to see Bear Crump, black stupid ass. And you won't have to worry about none of these other race hustlers coming down to speak on your behalf. Up. But you probably won't be getting no more checks neither. So we'll see what you niggas do. I want to thank everybody for tuning into the show tonight. I appreciate each and every last one of you, man. I love you guys. Please hit the like button, hit the share button. Give me your thoughts in the comment section as you always do. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all. Till next time, peace. And I am And I bet you nobody came and saw her ass either, Easy. I bet you if you look in her phone logs, it was plenty of calls to her relatives, and they all was like, it's 4th of July. I ain't going over to Auntie Sonya house. Nope, it's 4th of July. That's my mama and all, but I ain't going over there. And here's a last doozy that I just thought about. If they said she got a son and a daughter, how come her kids wasn't living with her? I didn't see no bed in that bedroom. That house couldn't have had no more than 2 bedrooms. I'm sure there was another one in the back. I didn't see no place where her daughter was in that room. And if that was her daughter's bedroom, it wasn't set up properly like a bedroom. So I wonder where her daughter and her son is staying. I guarantee you they wasn't staying with their mama, because everybody knew their mama was crazy. And they didn't want to deal with her. They didn't want to be bothered with her. And that's exactly why she wound up in the situation she was in, hearing shit on a Saturday night, because she ain't been on her meds in days. Because like her own daughter said, she's a paranoid schizophrenic.
Gotcha, bitch.
She was a paranoid schizophrenic. I guarantee you them kids wasn't living with her. And if they were, look at the situation the conditions that they're living in. Man, please. Man, please.
Look at these niggas. Look at these niggas. Hide some help. Get rid of these niggas.
All right, y'all.